Hello everybody, welcome back to SpaceBourne 2. So in the last episode we struggled to get the Mercenary Guild unlocked. Since the last patch they've made ground enemies much tougher. Now I do have some points that we got for completing it for the soldier, and I was originally piling them into more XP, but I think given how tough the enemies are, I think I should maybe increase the player HP. So this one initially 35% and then 70%, that's going to help a lot in any ground action. So I can't learn it yet, we've got to just pile the points into there. So next point we get, I think we should be able to unlock the first one, and that should help us a little bit. Okay, meanwhile we are looking for Molax, or Moliax, I don't know how you pronounce that. And I've just brought us to the system. There he is there. So I'm going to go and say hello to whoever Moliax is.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
Okay, so Moliax is on his ship. Need to approach it. And there we go. So, got Train and Anchor with us for some reason. We're going to negotiate with this guy. So we've finished doing our chat to him, and as you can see, I think this is Cool or Cool. Ooh, maybe I should have gone down there. Yeah, so his ship is under attack, and as you will learn, he's not a very nice guy, so he's going to leave all his dudes to die. So we just need to leave. And get the heck out of here. Let's as well go back to the Stargate. Come on.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
We'll be fine, stay focused. I'm coming with a rescue ship in a few minutes.
Which is a lie.
By the way, let me introduce you to this brave general.
So he's abandoning his men to the octopus, squids, whatever they were.
Get together sooner. I can't get enough of being lectured on my humanity by an android program to pretend to give a shit.
We could at least warn your men, so they have a chance to escape.
You never understood human nature. That's why your commander is dead. If I had told my men they were going to die, they would have smashed us to pieces there.
Okay. So we're still waiting for Cole to set up a system for us. So in the meantime, what we can do is, we don't have actions to the ability to look at our faction yet, so we don't actually have a treasury, and so there's nothing we can do regards taking over sectors. We could look at our guilds, so we're ready to rank up with the Freelancers Guild, so we could do that. So let's go and have a try at least. So 1, 2, 6. That one.
Please approach to the jump point to start jump process. Proceed through the gate in the path reserved for you.
You reached the waypoint of your route. Please wait for your ship to be scanned. Exit permission from the system has been obtained. The next waypoint is being passed. N3, 2, 1. Destination reached.
Okay, so while we were transiting, we did have a message come through, and apparently we now need to land at the planet Brion in the ETOC system. But being as we've come all the way here, let's just go and have a look at the Freelancers Guild.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
Alrighty. So I do actually have we've got a docking point here. No. Anyway. Ooh.
Landing gear deployed.
Just dock, and then I'll tell you. So we do actually have a guy we've picked up, and a little bit of loot that we could sell. I'm not in too much of a rush to do that. Where are we? Let's go and see the man. Or a woman, in this case.
Our guild needs more members than ever before. Remember, we have no one but us.
Okay, so we've picked up that interview task, which inevitably means going shooting things. And let me just sell some of this. And don't think that's... No, that's not better than the one we've got, so we can just sell it. There is no security station here, so we'll have to keep hold of that guy for now.
To the attention.
Okay, I noticed we were missile short, so let's just pick up one of those.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay, where do we need to go? Not letting me track that one for some reason. Not able to set the route. Wrong button.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input. Weapons online. Shield
I
region.
see you creeping past me there. Yeah, so these guys are quite tough. Have to be careful of them shooting me from behind.
Target destroyed.
Fly in a straight line, you swine.
Target shields down.
Okay, where's the next guy? Of course he's behind me. He's miles away. Oh, okay. Which one's gonna come in first? You're kinda closest. They're running away. Mike, you coward. He doesn't seem very keen to engage, does he?
Shield recharge.
Ah, finally shoots back.
Target shield is down. Target destroyed.
And do an engine burst would be quicker.
Shield recharging. Target shield is down. Target destroyed.
There we go. Not too bad. I've had much tougher ones than that. But we don't appear to have any drops from it. It's a shame. And I didn't see any pods. So a little bit of loot would have been nice. Anyway, so we did level up our presumably pilot skills. And which bonus of all weapon types. Kinda nice, we've done the more XP one. That's quite nice. If you do manage to absorb the damage, it reflects the damage. But I think for now we'll keep going on damage bonus of all weapon types. Be a good one to go for. Alrighty. So now it's just back to this one.
Warp drive online.
Where are we? There we are.
Calibration module activated.
A
Calibration.
quick save.
Waiting for the thruster input. Destination reached.
Alrighty. So here's the ETOX system. This is going to be our temporary home. Planet Brion is up there.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
Okie dokie. Let's wait for warp drive to cool down. And just to save me doing the transit again, in case something goes wrong, I'm going to hit F6 here to save it. Should be alright, but just saves going through all that again. And meeting point.
The surface align process is completed, waiting for the thruster input.
So first time playing, this place is quite difficult to find because it's underground. You can see the terrain as you come down just to the north of it. Well, I don't know if it's north, but up above the cursor you can see there's a big hole in the ground there. So literally all you have to do is pull up, aim for that hole. And again, if you put all your pips in, you can see how that's wobbling around like that, just blowing in the wind. So if you put all your pips into engines, you'll find it's much easier to control. Drop down this hole, and it's there.
Landing gear deployed.
And this is the place that Cold has found. I'll light off now, I think. So this is going to be our temporary action HQ. Somehow Drain beat us down here. So we'll start the meeting. There's going to be a lot of talking here. I'll flip through some of it, but the decisions have to be made, so I'll leave you see those decisions.
Hello to everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is...
Shut up, kid. Grown-ups are talking. Okay, boss.
So, the last word is yours.
Okay,
I
so
think we should go.
this is a decision point, but in actual fact, I'm pretty sure I've discovered that it doesn't matter which one you choose. So you can read through those. I'm not going to sit here and read through them. You can go for order, obviously, some form of government, or you can have justice, which is they punish those who do wrong, or the one I prefer, which is chaos, where I'm the leader, you do as you're told, and you must follow what I say. So left mouse button to select.
To be honest, I didn't think you had...
Well, I'm not sure which one I clicked there.
You should know you've earned my respect.
It wasn't very responsive. I just sort of clicked around the screen, but we can change it after anyway, so not too worried.
I never expected this from you.
I think I did end up selecting chaos. This Drain doesn't agree with it.
By the way, you should know that you can always change the main path of the organization from
Yeah.
the Constitution.
So there you go. You can always change it later.
Our new mail service is ready. You can view mails via the main interface, or by clicking the mail icon in the upper right.
Okay, so the mail icon in the upper right is kind of obscured. In actual fact, it's not there at the moment because we don't have any mail. So I'll just show you the cursor, the point where it would appear in the top right, but because we don't have mail yet, it's not there. But if you press U and then come here, you can choose mail there. There you go. So now we've got a mail, and that writing is right in the wrong place. There we go. So yeah, the mail doesn't actually appear here, even though it says mail in the top right. You will see it later on though. Anyhow, that's all we can do for now.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay, so that's that bit done. Gonna hit 6 to save again. Time to go through all of that nonsense again. Right, now we have got our faction, but we don't have any people to do anything with. So we need to get some people, and that's what the mail is for. So in this case, Mark Zaran wants help, and you can see here we will gain 2,455 soldier experience in this mission. So even though it'll be a shooty ship type mission, it's actually going to give us soldier experience. So we get fame, we get support, we get hope, but more importantly we get 5 people. So I will deal with that. And contracts, Zeran, back that route. So off we go to 1043.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input. Destination reached.
Okay, so here we are, 1043. Now it says land on planet, and I did say it was going to be a shooty ship type mission. Which planet? Masufus. But you'll see when we get there that this is a kind of a combined mission.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
So here we are.
Warp drive online.
Looking for the purple marker. So car run, as you'll remember from the mail.
Waiting for the thruster.
Oh, I'll show it you on the mail now. So we need to go to car run. Apparently he's kidnapped this guy's wife or something. Oh, nice little bit of water. Okay, so he's in a village of some form.
Landing gear
So
deployed.
we're just going to land outside the village, just to be on the safe side. And it would appear to be night time. Yeah, you could stand still, you'd be a lot easier to shoot. That's going to make life more difficult. Oops, wrong button. I think we saw another one somewhere. Yeah. I'll switch to my assault rifle, just in case they've hidden somebody around the corner. Yep, they have. Go. Where did he go? Oh, there you are. See what the loot is. Ugh, melted metal. No, you can keep it. Alright, then talk to this guy. And I'm presuming this is Mark's wife. No, she's not exactly shackled, is she?
What do you want from us? But why? Kidnapping? No. We love each other. I saved Nellis from Mark. He's obsessive psychopath.
He is right. We love each other.
Nellis, thank God you are all right.
Some kind of hologram, no doubt.
Mark, why don't you leave us alone? She doesn't want to be with you. She chose me.
Mark, please forget me. Move on with your life. I am happy here with Karun.
He's forcing you to say this. Don't be afraid. He can't do anything to you. You're safe now.
I told you, he's an obsessive lover. We came here just to get away from him.
Well, wrong species, mate. He's human, you're definitely not. So, I don't believe you.
You're making a big mistake here.
That's it. Come on. Kill this bastard.
With pleasure.
No. Stop.
What have you done? He got my family. If they find out something happened to him, they'll murder them.
I told you. Thank you for believing in me.
Didn't you hear what I just said? My family is in danger.
Yeah.
Yes. We were in a carrier ship in this system. Please save my family.
Okay, so that's the end of Mr. Car Run. Now, from past experience, there is no loot here. Unless something's changed, there's no point in running around. You can't get in these buildings anyway. So, back to the ship.
Landing gear retracted.
That's what I mean by a sort of combined mission. That's the only ground bit you have to do, and they are fairly easy.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
You must be the murderer who killed my brother. Trust me, I'll make you pay for this. There it is. Nellis's family must be in action. Don't damage it. If anything happens,
Shield recharging.
it will also happen to Nellis's family.
Target shields down. Target destroyed.
Where are you?
You idiots! Kill him!
Target shields down. Target destroyed. Shield recharging. Target shields down. Target destroyed.
Okay. You've gone away somewhere? Who's shooting me?
Shield recharging. Target shields down. Target destroyed. Shield recharging.
Behind me.
Target shields down. Target destroyed. Target shields down. Target destroyed. Target shields down. Target destroyed.
Okay, is that all of them? No, we got one more somewhere.
Target shields down.
Ah, one more was there?
Destroyed. Target shields down. Target destroyed.
Okay, that's enough. You're here for that big life. I will send you to you with pot. Just leave me alone.
We are partners. Let's get
Yeah, you'll have to wait a minute. There's important cargo afoot. And there are also some pods around, I noticed. Don't know where they went. Well, those are the ones we have to go towards, but I definitely saw some pods. Yeah, they must have gone. Right, just put full power to shields just to get those back up again. And you'd be surprised to learn that this is actually a trap. So, zoom in on it, I don't know if you'll be able to see. They've got explosives attached to them.
Warning.
There you
Shield
go.
recharging.
We're still in one piece. Let's just get away from here. Are you still alive? You lucky bastard. Well, let's call it a draw. See you again.
We need to repair the ship. Let's dock a station.
Right, you can repair just by sitting here because drain repairs your armor, and obviously the shields eventually, after timeout, will start to recharge, got power to shields, etc. So there you go, shields start to recharge. But for the storyline's sake, they want you to dock somewhere. So I don't think it really matters where, so we'll try the Explorers Guild.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
Every station has a free repair service. You need to dock the station for the ship to be repaired.
Landing gear deployed.
Hey, Verfe Arthur. I love fighting with you. If you still want to Nelis's family, I will be waiting for you. I add my location to your scanner. Don't make me wait too long. If I get bored, I leave.
So we might as well let the bots do the repairs and speed things up with that. What did we get in loot? Oh, we're waiting. Not terribly much. 59,000 is actually better than the one we've got. It's, services, components, and that one. Crit damage is less, accuracy is slightly less, and we do get a shield regen bonus on the one we've got, so I think we'll just stick with that one. And for some reason, now our shield's gone back down. We can redock and have the bots help us charge that back up again.
Landing gear deployed.
It was waiting so long. Okay, close enough.
Landing gear retracted.
If we get in somehow, we can get them out.
Even if we manage to get inside, I don't think our space
Weapons online.
How do we get it out of the ship?
Shield recharging.
I can sneak in. As you wish.
Target shields down. Target destroyed.
Summarizing made the plan more complicated. Let's improvise with it.
Target shields down. Target destroyed.
Where's the other guy gone? Running away again. Come back and fight, you yellow-bellied coward.
Target shields down. Target destroyed.
Okay, all clear. Let's infiltrate the cargo area of the ship.
First of all, let's just check. No, no boxes. That's a shame. Okay, and unfortunately there's no loot here. It would have been kind of nice to have at least a crate of something. But yeah, so these are the family, all in their little pods, and you just need to go there, interact. Ties a rope around them magically. And you see the end of the rope dangling down there. So we just basically get close to that and yank them out unceremoniously on the end of a rope.
We did it! Damn you bastard!
Now let's kill that creature.
And apparently pods are still there, but yeah.
Touch destroyed.
I can smell your skin from here. Burn, you creature. Burn.
That ship died very quickly, didn't it? I have in the past had a crate spawn when you do that, so it's worth just checking, but you can see there are no crates here.
Millis.
That's the end of that.
Is she safe? Has she got rid of that crew?
So then we just need to dock at a station, so Explorers Guild seems like a
Thank you for saving
good enough place.
If anyone asks what's happened here to me, tell them.
Calibration module activated.
Tell them we're not alone.
Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
World Resistance Army. I will do that. Believe me.
I have to say, you did a great job there. You earned my respect.
Iron 3-1 shows impact 2311.
Landing gear deployed.
I think 4 miles, 27,000.
Okie dokie. So while we're here, oh yeah, we're just dropping off the family.
We do this not because we have to, because we believe in you. We are now your loyal soldiers.
You can manage your organization from the faction interface. To do this, first, open the menu and open the faction interface. This is the management hierarchy. There are commanders under you and squads under commanders. In the panel you see below, there are the population details. Currently, there are 6 members of the organization. However, they were not appointed to any position. First, recruit 5 members into the army. All you have to do is press the enter army button.
Yeah, so these members here are just members of the organisation, kind of civilians that have said they'll help us, but we haven't put them to any kind of use yet. So we need to click on this button, and that recruits them into our army. Okay, so that's 5 of them, and then we need to assign members of our army to the squad. Now you don't have to do this. If you leave them there, when you have a male, you can assign them to go and execute that male. But in order to get rid of this tutorial, you need to do that. So you can pick any of them, because they all start out as nobodies. take who you like. We've got a nasty looking guy there, young guy there. He looks very well to do. Rainverse. I don't like the sound of him. And also mature lady. And he looks a bit dictatorship. I think we'll go for the lady. And we'll make her the leader.
Squad leader. Now you have to give this squad a role. What we need most right now are good pilots. So give this squad the Space Forces role.
Okay, so you just click on Space Forces.
Add the soldiers to
And then you just drop the soldiers into the slots.
Our first squad is ready as a full roster. Now click on the squad leader's portrait to enter its details. In this panel, you can get detailed information about the member. You can also give tasks from the Give Orders section. It is good for the squads to do freelance missions, both economic and in terms of gaining experience. In the future, when your army grows, you can assign different missions to different squads. Finally, at Terra, you have to pay soldiers so they cost money, but regular members pay taxes so they make money. Therefore, do not recruit soldiers unless you need them.
Okay, so what they're referring to there is this box here. You can choose what they do. In this case, we're going to choose freelance, and then you'd click on give order there. The give order here is just a tab. We don't have any more tabs at the moment, but we will later on get more tabs there. So don't worry about that one, but that's the one you're looking at. And what she was saying about paying taxes, this one member that we have here will pay taxes because he's essentially a civilian, a regular, whatever you want to call him, whereas these guys take wages, and any that you have here take wages, so you don't want to assign too many here unless you need them. That's what that's referring to. So you can see we're currently on 1,665 expenditures per day. That's how much it's costing us to run our little army. But we're not actually going to do anything with that just yet. We can check our mail, and you can see we have more mail here. So what I was referring to earlier was this one guy here. If I add him to my, her to my army, then when you go to your mail, you can have a look, and because she's going to be level 1 all round, we need to find something simple. So we got a level 4 mission there. Gain soldier experience. Well, I don't really want her to get soldier experience. So let's just see if we can find a better one. That's a pilot one, but that's level 13, so she's going to die doing that one. 14, yeah. So, we're going to have to wait, I think, until she gets... We could send her on that one. I'll just show you how you do it. So because I've got one there, I can say I will assign Twimbo. You just go back to here, you can see he's Twimbo. So, make sure we've got the right one selected. Gives that one. So I will assign Twimbo for this task, and then click send, and then she'll go off and do that now. So you can't do anything with her until she's completed that mission. And you can see current mission here is level 4, tier 4 strangely, but level 4 mission. XP reward, money reward, mission end time. I think that's 8 hours 32 minutes in game time. So, and the suggested mission type here. Or how you change that, but yeah. There we go, that's that. Right, let's go and have a look. Actually, just before I do that, we did get some more XP in pilot, and we were going to go for damage bonus for all weapons, I believe. Okay, that one, 1 point left. And we don't actually use that slow time. Warp speed is handy if you need to vacate a system in a hurry and can't use the Stargate. But shipper energy is probably another important one, so we'll chuck it into there. Alrighty, let's have a look at this Explorers Guild. Okay. Bit of a different layout. So yes, I want to join. Identify a spot that's not yet been found anywhere.
The Alpha, Beta, and Omega. Skin systems. The Guild Research and Development team is developing the hammer skin.
Computers have crashed.
The locations of extragalactic
And looks like that we do have a security terminal, so we can get rid of our captive and sell our bits and pieces. So we know that's no good. Don't use those. I don't really use the T3s. I'm not sure what the difference is. Maybe, I don't know, quicker to collect the pod or something? I really have no idea. So we're just going to sell all of this. We get the monies. Okay, so we're up to 2.2 million now. And that's a little better. We have to actually complete... Ooh, be surprised that opened up for me. We're in the Explorers Guild? Yeah, we're not a member yet. Interesting. Don't think we should be able to access that, but either way, I don't really want to buy any of those. They're actually not too expensive, but I think for now we could do with sticking to the ones we've got. Just we've got burst weapons.
Our guild has reached the highest
1.6 million for a burst weapon. Does do a lot more damage though. That's quite tempting.
Not just the management. The more members we have,
Oh, I've just seen the heat per shot. 6.9. So yeah, that's probably not a good one. Any more? No more burst weapons. Yeah, so it might do a lot of damage, but no, that actually looks the same. Go off microwatch gunshot. Off microwatch gunshot, yeah, so I think that shouldn't be unlocked for me yet. I'm not a member, but that one seems to be mirroring its stock, so I think there's a bug there. The developer, need to look into that. Anyhow, let's go to our ship. And find some nonsense to get up to. So we can keep that in mind. We're going to need probes to do that one. So let me just check what probes we've got. So I've only got a catcher. And we will need a merger and a booster. And I don't think we need to bother with the servicer just yet. Make sure we've got enough of that. And we can have a look here. That's soldier XP. 13. Are we? We're level 12. Yeah, we'll probably be okay with that one. But initially what we need is people. So that gives us 6 people. So I will deal with that. And let's get some people in our little army, shall we?
Landing gear retracted.
Just before we leave the system, although I'm pretty sure it won't work, just activate
No signal found in the system.
No, no signal found there. We'll keep trying.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input. Destination reached.
Okay, so there we are up there. Just before we do that, let's just check the scanner again.
Just launched.
Okay, so we found something up there. And I think we can that over there. No, activate. Or whether it's these up here or not. Cover an area. Strength. And see it's starting to shrink. Strength as we go. Being a waiting game. There we go.
Operation successful. The system includes a new signal point.
So we found a new signal. We're a member of the guild now. It's actually a slave market. We can go and have a look at it. We can also inspect it. So as you can see, well, station basically. Now I have set it as a route, and we'll go and have a look at it. But previous to the last patch, at least, when you get there, there will be nothing there. That bit hasn't been written yet, I think. I'm gonna have a look anyway. Oh, okay, we have got a station. Go and have a look. Nope, can't dock in it. Okay, let's just jump out, have a look. Yeah, so you can't enter it. Just, I think, a placeholder at the moment. But there you go. So that's how you get to be a member of the Explorers Guild, and how you scan a sector, essentially. I didn't use the booster. If you use the booster, it kind of makes things more complicated. You have to watch your levels and things.
Calibration module activated.
And there's a whole tutorial on that if you go into video tutorials. Scanners and probes, there
Every
you
signal
go.
reverberates in
So
space.
as you can see, 7 pages.
These echoes must
So
be brought.
if you get stuck, just watch that tutorial. Actually, before I do this, let's just save the game. So here we are with bad guys to shoot, as usual.
Target shields down. Target destroyed.
Always look behind you. That's guaranteed that's where they're going to be.
Shield recharging. Target shields down. Target destroyed.
Clear the area. I will deal with him.
Oh, a bit late on the chaff there.
Target shields down. Target destroyed.
Where are you, dude? There you are.
Target shields down. Target destroyed.
Okay, so you notice we leveled up soldier that time, even though we clearly were not doing soldier things. And that's, as you saw, the mail gave soldier experience. Good way of doing that. Alright, let's see if we can grab this one.
Pod stabilized.
And any more? That's the one we've just done, is it? Yeah. Okay. Crates. Have a quick look around. Okay, is there any more pods? No, not seeing any. Okay, so going to our talents. Soldier. What were we working on again? Max HP, I think. Do that one. And more XP, but I'm actually thinking maybe we need some form of defense. The shield is okay, but it's useful when you're reloading. You chuck a shield down in front of you. But I think we're better off keep going for HP, because 70% on top of the HP the character's already got, the ground stuff, is going to be quite important, I think. Whichever, I think we'll just keep adding the points into there. Yeah, it's 10 seconds. Not very long. I think we'll go for that one. Return to HQ. But before we do that, I'm going to save the game, and then I'm going to show you in our faction now. Twimbo has completed hers, and we've just got another 6, so we do have another 14 members. We need to get up to 20 members, so there's 5 there, she's 6, that's 14, that's 20 members, so that's why we're being asked to return to HQ. But I think we're going to keep that for the next episode. Just make sure it's selected, data route. I will, where are we going? Back to here. I will make my way back to HQ, and in the next episode we will start putting squads together and doing some system raids, and hopefully getting on with building our player HQ. But thank you very much for watching. Maybe you learned something, maybe you just enjoyed sitting back and watching me making a fool of myself. Whichever way, thank you very much for joining me, and take care of yourselves. See you on the next one. Bye bye.